Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to your magic moon message. This is the No, I'm just joking. This is the peace dealer. Don't worry, this is the last driving peace dealer moon message that I'm gonna do. I don't want to die, and I don't want to crash into a car. Okay, so the moon is in Virgo and the sun is in Scorpio. I think the moon is like 4 degrees Virgo right now, and the sun is 4 degrees Scorpio right now. So Virgo is analysis. Just look at any Virgo. Just talk to any Virgo and watch how their eyes are shifting up and down, like within moments. They're mercilessly critiquing you and your style and the way you talk to them and do everything. And then Scorpio is psychoanalysis. If you want to risk your life, go up to a Scorpio and just watch how they look at you with a sharp gaze. They're looking through your soul and seeing everything they don't like about you. But it's cool. So like we have analysis and we have psychoanalysis. Psychoanalysis is like the non-tangible depth that follows precision. This is license plate, my bad. So yeah, that being said, you're coming into a detailed understanding. You understand the receipts around how you are actively transforming into the character that you've unlocked. You're gaining more insight and real practical understanding around who you are evolving into, who you've always been. And I'm sure it's a very powerful feeling. This is going to be further emphasized with, once again, a more analytical look and understanding into how it is you are becoming what you're transforming. And when I say that, I'm presupposing that previous to this transit, you have been revealed through actions of your own or just things that have happened, subconscious insight about your true nature. And the moon in Virgo is now going to guide you along to perceive receipts, actual facts, relative to the context of your situation in a society, in a world, in a solar system, in a planet, in a solar system, in a galaxy, in a blah, 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 in a blah, blah, blah. And, this is going to aid into how much deeper you can see. Virgo's going to analyze, damn, this motherfucker's breath stinks so bad. I literally am visibly shaking. How could they not even realize? And psychoanalysis of Scorpio is now going to go into deeper. Wow, maybe this person has this person clearly has like no love for themselves or what. I'm not a Scorpio Virgo. They're really good at that. But like you see how one aids and leads into another. Okay, and this is very, very, very critical. No pun intended. I'm sorry. This is probably very cringy. You guys are used to my cringe. But like that being said, that was a bar. Y'all are used to my cringe. My bad. But that being said, I like to say Virgo is precise, precision, and Scorpio is specific. Right before the archer hits that bullseye. Just look at a Scorpio who's obsessed or attracted to somebody. They're very specific with their gaze. I don't know how they do it. I do that. I just look creepy as hell. They can do that and like pull all sorts of men in. I don't get that. But like with that being said, this is going to really zero in really providing a lot of insight that will make, once again, very practical sense relative to this detailed and analytical understanding you will be uncovering. Many things to speak about this Virgo moon. One, we're going to say it is a 300-degree angle, specifically right now. at 4 Virgo, 4 Scorpio, relative to the 0-degree conjunction we had in Libra. So this is a completion angle. And what are we completing? We're completing this unlocking of superpowers. We're completing this activation of the next frontier of your character. But we're completing this cardinal direction in how you express yourself relative to the quality of where and how you're ready to transform it. The wisdom that comes from, after balance, right? Cutting off the fat of what no longer really applies, right? If you think about a snake shedding its skin, that shedded skin is now fat, or it's now, what's no longer needed relative to the new skin they're stepping into. I'm not going to say you're shedding your skin or anything. No, I'm not talking about you watching me who's shedding your skin. I'm talking about everyone else watching me. I know you're shedding your skin, but like for everyone else watching this video right now. Yes, that being said, this is putting you in a position to now make way to ascend in Sagittarius so that you can shine bright like a diamond. Okay? It's literally kind of like losing weight. After you set a routine in Virgo and then boom, you break it through, what do you start to notice when you transform? You've lost excess weight, or you've developed a proper habitual routine that is changing you, it's transforming you. That probably wasn't the best example. But yeah, this is going to literally help you understand how you are actively transforming. Then the moon's going to go into Libra, and you're going to transcend a social understanding of how much deeper and more intimately you deal with others. Because remember, it's still I told you so, Taur. And then we're going to activate this cycle of transformation. Say that as I'm looking at a 13. This is what I mean, like very amazing synchronicities. These numbers are subjective. There's no objective system to me. Like, I'm making the meaning of it. But yeah, it's really fun if you notice. It's what you make it at this point. And this is going to, be incorporated into how you consciously co-create with the universe. All right? Once again, we're completing this cycle. So specifically, now that we have officially enacted this degree, this 300-degree angle to 330-degree angle, the Aquarius signature, these are rewards from career. What does that mean? Over the past 3 weeks, since you've activated this cycle, right? You began to harvest it during the full moon, and then the moon was in Leo 2 days ago and you completed it. So based off that high score relative to how courageous you are intimately dealing with others, because with extra confidence, it means that you have achieved and attained a much more powerful sense of your own self and expression and courage and blah, blah, blah. This is now the real rewards. All right, I want you to think of 11th house signatures or the 11th house period as, say it with me, gross pay. Ew, gross pay. Okay, you get your gross pay, your boss takes money out of that gross pay, boom, you hit with the net pay. You're going to get that net pay when the moon is in Sag after we activate. But this is having you now come into the real rewards, the real effect of supernatural abilities and powers that you just activated relative to 3 weeks ago and really started the process 6 months ago. So if you're like Sailor Moon, you're understanding literally how you transform. That's actually what I should have titled this, How to Transform, completing how to transform. Not everyone has transformation states. That's a lie. But that being said, it's definitely going to really change your behavior. You're understanding how your behavior is changing and corroborating this, of course, psychoanalytical look into how your character is transforming your relationships with other people as well. All right. Now, the moon is going to oppose its op in Pisces. Virgo and Pisces don't like each other till they like each other, till they don't like each other again, till they don't worry. Gem and Sag is the same way. This is going to now, and this is very important. 2 weeks ago, we had the moon in Pisces, which could never be good because Pisces is never up to any good. And this gave us a metaphysical understanding of how we are transforming our social actions towards other people. And this gave you a vibe. This helped you understand how your beliefs around how it is you socialize are changing to account for this greater version of yourself. And now that it's in Virgo, everything that you understood that you believe, you're going to understand that you have analyzed is real. There is a real situational and social context for every Saturn in Pisces, for every all totality Saturn belief Pisces that you've had, especially over the past 2 weeks. All right. A week ago in Gemini, I know my nostrils are big as fuck. I know that in Gemini, you know what I mean? In between then, those beliefs were supported by ideas, and now those ideas are going to be integrated in the form of facts that actually make sense. All right. So in a long way, the opposition to Saturn is going to align with these integrity of beliefs, because you're out here practicing what you preach, of course. And this is going to help you literally understand how to maintain everything about your belief systems that are not fucking delusional and actually based in what we think we call reality. That being said, you know, it puts you in more of a position moving forward to, as you harvest this, you know, nature of the Piscean angle, of course, you know, apply this practicality in ways that will aid, and you guessed it, your transformation. Now, we also have to speak about Jupiter and Gemini, that's having the audacity to evolve your vocabulary and have you speak more eloquently. Or you could speak more savagely like me, but you have more vocab wrapped around the savagery. All right, because I don't even say savage. I'm a savage. I'm not just a savage. I'm a savage. Pinky up. All right. Why is this very important? Because now that we are aligning with these beliefs, we also have to account for the fact that we're much smarter than we were 6 months ago, 3 months ago. And this is going to, of course, probably come in the form of just an excess of information, most of which is useless, but it's also going to steer how you have evolved your thinking patterns with the situational and social context, the analytical understanding that actually now brings real facts to a lot of things you've been believing and thinking. All right, it's taking it out of your head and bringing it into reality. What is reality? Anyway, other than that, ontology, epistemology. I'm just saying these words because I think I sound smarter if I use like multisyllabic words. And I have Gemini, so, you know, I can use my Gemini energy to, you know how Gemini will just kind of like sound smart, but we're just saying things. That being said, the moon will also be trining Uranus, and it's going to trine Pluto at the end of the transit, taking this innovation and extreme power of awakening, and it's going to align it very magically relative to how unconventionally you can physically, materially, and practically bring all of this perspective together. I mean, we do this every month when the moon is in Virgo, but now that the sun is in Scorpio, this aids in, you guessed it, your transformation. And it's going to provide real wisdom, like very real wisdom. Once again, this is going to be dope because over the past week, you've experienced powerful synchronicities, revelations, and it might still be in the realm of your head. Pause. It might still be in the realm of your thoughts, and you're going to really analyze, oh my God, how real you can make real sense of it. So I hope you enjoy this transit. Real wisdom, right? Real transformation. Okay. Understanding how to transform. Some of you are transformers. All right. I don't mean like that, but why that's very important is because this, in giving you this real context, is going to really just prepare you for war. Get ready. We ride at dawn. And we're going to have the activation of the new moon in like 2 days. Keep thinking it's a game. Election season is coming soon. Prepare yourselves. You should already know what it is by now, whether you're in America or not. Okay. So, you know, take this seriously, and I will see you next time. Peace. Also, if you want a reading, email me at thepeacedealer@gmail.com if you want a half off discount code, and you can book one and I got you. Peace dealer out.